What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Sunday, February 10th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like De'Aaron Fox for the Sacramento Kings playing the Phoenix Suns, who have the second worst defense overall, and they give up the 8th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. De'Aaron Fox has scored 27, 17, and 41 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 36.2 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 31 minutes per game with a 25% usage rate. De'Aaron Fox is $7,300 DraftKings salary. He's $400 more on FanDuel, projected at 33 fantasy points here tonight. He's going to need about 37 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. There's an implied total of 227.5 points in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, fantastic matchup. I love De'Aaron Fox here versus the Phoenix Suns. Remember, we added projected ownership, and that will be updating throughout the day as injury news changes. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like Terrence Ross from the Orlando Magic playing the Atlanta Hawks, who have the absolute worst defense overall, and they give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Terrence Ross has scored 25, 42, and 42 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 24.5 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 27 minutes per game with a 24% usage rate. Terrence Ross is $5,300 DraftKings salary. He's $400 more on FanDuel, projected at 27.9 fantasy points here tonight. That's over 5 times value. There's an implied total of 223.5 points in this game. This is a back-to-back for Terrence Ross, but he only played 24 minutes last game. The matchup can't get any better. I love Terrence Ross here versus the Atlanta Hawks. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, let's take a look at the small forward position. I like Mikal Bridges from the Phoenix Suns playing the Sacramento Kings, who have the 7th worst defense overall, and they give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing small forwards. Mikal Bridges has scored 35, 21, and 25 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 19.1 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 28 minutes per game with a 13% usage rate. Mikal Bridges has averaged 38 minutes per game in the last 3 games, and he's $4,700 DraftKings salary. He's $300 more on FanDuel, projected at 19.3 fantasy points here tonight. He scored way over that his last 3 games, so I'm going to put him at 25 fantasy points here tonight. That'll be over 5 times value. This is a fast-paced game and a great matchup for Mikal Bridges here versus the Sacramento Kings. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's see who we have at the power forward position. I like Aaron Gordon from the Orlando Magic playing the Atlanta Hawks, who have the worst defense overall, and they give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Aaron Gordon has scored 23, 36, and 47 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 33.4 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 34 minutes per game with a 22% usage rate. Aaron Gordon is $6,700 DraftKings salary. He's $400 more on FanDuel, projected at 37.2 fantasy points here tonight. That's well over 5 times value. This is a great matchup for Aaron Gordon. He's set to go off in this game. Aaron Gordon has 45-point upside in this matchup. I think he can reach that pretty easily tonight, so I love Aaron Gordon here versus the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, moving on to the center position. I've been playing this guy a lot, and he's been paying me off. It's a risky play here tonight, but once again, I like Hassan Whiteside from the Miami Heat playing the Golden State Warriors, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall and give up the 11th most fantasy points to opposing centers. Hassan Whiteside has scored 54, 55, and 40 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 35.9 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 26 minutes per game with a 23% usage rate. Hassan Whiteside is $7,100 DraftKings salary. He's $1,300 more on FanDuel, so I love that DraftKings price. Projected at 36.7 fantasy points here tonight, that's over 5 times value. Hassan Whiteside has that easy 50-point upside if he gets the minutes. I don't hear anybody picking him again today, so I'm picking him again, Hassan Whiteside. Versus the Golden State Warriors, I think he's got a good chance to hit value and a great chance to smash it if he just gets the minutes. So look, I see Hassan Whiteside as one of the best GPP plays out there. He has a low floor and a super high ceiling. His ownership is low because of that low floor and the risk that he doesn't play minutes. But when he does get those minutes and he gets that 50-plus game at 7,100, you're going to crush the field. So I'm always playing Hassan Whiteside in these spots. Yeah, he's going to disappoint you every once in a while, but those big payoffs on the days that he gets the minutes and everyone else is trashing him, make it worth it. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.